also now tell you that every bit of 1,000 people here, Barry. And certainly I think it's a great crowd and they're really participating in the atmosphere here in the big one. Tremendous atmosphere here. We'd love to see OPBF get out champion. Let's go, he's lost some very dubious decisions. He's beaten some, he won the Hastaka title, but the losses on his record, they're dubious decisions, a lot of them. Boucher beat the murderous punching Argentinian Ramon Cortez here at the powerhouse. He then travelled to Kumamoto City just 2 weeks ago and took apart the OPBF champion Takahiro Toyozumi and brought back the accolades and brought back the belt. The OPBF middleweight champion Sam Solomon, and what a tremendous performance it was on a split points decision, a hard-fought split points decision in Kumamoto City, Japan. And he's going back there on November 1 to defend that title again against another Japanese warrior by the name of Suzuki, and that is going to be a marvellous fight. Sam Solomon, just one of the many legends here in the audience, one of the former fighters. As we're not far from the start, as both boys limber up and warm up. Sergio Llancifilo on our left with the red shorts with the white band and piping, black boots. And of course, the Cranbourne hotshot, young Daniel Porky Lovett. The red shorts with the white band and with the white piping, and band I should say, band and the white boots. And a very, very popular young man, just 10 minutes away.
Welcome to our main event of the evening. It's showtime at the Dandenong Basketball Stadium. Another night in your city. Main event time. 8 rounds of boxing for the Super Middleweight Championship of Australia. Your commentators at ringside, Mr. Brad McCarley, Mr. Barry Boy Michael. Your referee in charge of the action from Berwick, Victoria. He's officiated in 53 World Championship events. Mr. Malcolm Mulder, give him a warm welcome to ringside. Your judges, International WBC representative Mr. Gus Mercurio, Mr. Andrew Campbell, Ms. Anita Williams. Your ringside position, Dr. Peter Lewis. Takekeeper of the bell, Mr. Damien Memory. Ladies and gentlemen, representative of Professional Boxing and Combat Sports Board and ringside, Secretariat Noel Sharp, Robert Todd, Mr. Collingwood, Mel McGuinness, and Aussie champ Scott Brown. Howard Lee is my name, boxing is my business. Stuart Duncan welcomes you to ringside. DMS Promotions proudly present the Southern Storm #1. Introducing first the challenger. On my left, occupying the red corner, he's part of the Slater Boys. From Cranbourne, Victoria. In boxing, 2 championships in professional boxing. Ladies and gentlemen, 3 wins, 1 loss. Wearing Sydney's once colours of red with a touch of white. 20 years of age. He is dynamite, dangerous, destructive. Mr. Damage, Daniel Porky Across the ring, the blue corner, with Werner Cannon, with Paul Leighton and Rob Russell from the Oakley Youth Club. Originally from Santiago, Chile, where he fled a repressive regime. Now a proud Aussie. Ladies and gentlemen, tipping the scales at 75.10 kilograms, 7 professional fights, 2 wins, 2 draw, 3 losses. Wearing red trunks with white. Ladies and gentlemen, the reigning and defending Super Middleweight Champion of Victoria from Springvale, the mighty Sergio Llancifilo.
Daniel Lovett.
Stuart Duncan, congratulations, you have done it again, my friend. You have turned the door of professional boxing upside down, and you've completed what I think no other man could here at the Dandenong Basketball Centre. And we're ready for a start with the Victorian Super Middleweight Championship on the line. The southpaw and Porky Lovett on our right, the up-and-coming young challenger. It's going to be a hard-fought contest, Barry. Sergio, good body punching, knows his way around the boxing ring.
Lovett has just arrived on consignment here for you live.
I think arguably this will be Daniel Lovett's probably hardest fight. Lovett goes to the head, but he misses, and Sergio goes to the body. Power shots to the body by Llancifilo in the early stages of round number one. Grand final eve here at the Dandenong Basketball Centre, and you're watching the Victorian Super Middleweight Championship. Porky Lovett to our left, Llancifilo to our right.
This is going to be a tough fourth contest for sure.
Good skills, Sergio Llancifilo, very fast hands.
Feints with his right hand continually and then goes to the body and then up to the head. Cross arm smothering close.
Good work by Serge. Just got Daniel Lovett just a little bit nonplussed, a little bit perplexed at the moment. He just can't work him way out because he's counter-punching Sergio, and there's a nice little short right hand by Porky. That's a good little punch. There it is again.
Good shot. The right hand straight down the middle is the punch against the southpaw. But he does hold his hand well in front of his face, Sergio Llancifilo. He's not going to be easy to hit with that right hand.
He's got that wavering right hand that comes from down around the wrist, but comes at awkward levels there. The pair of crossroads. I just hope that's not going to be a tone of this fight. This is going to be a tremendous fight for the Victorian Super Middleweight Championship. We're joined here at ringside by the National Secretary of the Australian Boxing Federation, Frank Hadley. Frank, thanks for your time again.
Thank you, Brad.
How do you see it in the opening couple of minutes here, Frank?
Very much a feeling going on for both boxers, but both boys are ready to mix it up.
Yeah, they're both getting stuck into it early here. Porky Lovett's, I think, starting to find his range against his southpaw opponent.
Just looks a little needed, doesn't he? Yeah, beautiful hands there, left and right by Porky Lovett.
Straight right the punch against his southpaw opponent, followed by the left hook.
I saw him for the very first time at the Powerhouse last month in Melbourne's beautiful Albert Park Road. He upended a very rugged Queenslander by the name of Alan Humphreys. There's that damaging little left cross and a beautiful right hand by Lovett as he backs Llancifilo up. That certainly changed the tide of this round.
Starting to get his timing, Daniel Lovett. Beautiful, beautiful counter punching there.
Yes, Barry, he's certainly finding his range now towards the end of the round.
Yep. The opening minute or so there, Llancifilo lifted the up top and lifted his hands with good body punches, but Lovett came home well there in the fourth round.
I guess you could even call Frank Hadley, I mean, if you wanted to sit on the fence, you could call that a 10-10 round. I've given the round on my unofficial scorecard to Porky Lovett, only by virtue of the fact of the cleaner punches and very, very neat.
In the last minute, certainly.
Just in the last one. And I mean, that's why I've made a decision, perhaps the wrong one, but I guess you could have, really, that was really an even round, wasn't it?
Well, you know, I mean, it's a tough one to call. I mean, I'd like to really watch the round again, but I mean, Llancifilo was pressing the fight early, landing some good body punches, but in the last minute it was noticeable that Porky Lovett found his range, as Frank said, and he did land some very nice combinations.
Clean, crisp power shots. Our judges for this evening are very, very well respected. WBC referee, been around for an awful long time, and judge, of course, Mr. Gus McLean. Recent costume Zoo, Jesse James, on January Yale here at the Melbourne Coast today, and Mr. Andrew Campbell, also a board member of the Victorian Professional Boxing and Martial Arts Board. And of course tonight's fights are all sanctioned by the Professional Boxing and Martial Arts Board. Present with us the Secretary, Mr. Noel Sharp, Mr. Bob Todd, Mr. Mel McGuinness, and of course former Australian champion Scott Brown. Referee tonight, Mr. Malcolm Booner, one of the finest in the business. Llancifilo comes in, reaching for his punches as the head comes forward. Just swinging wildly there, Serge.
I'm very worried about Llancifilo's head, Brad. I think he tends to lunge forward with it when he throws the jab.
A referee, Sergio Llancifilo, against the murderous punching Sergio over in Perth. Some time actually, Frank Hadley, I think you were a judge on that particular fight. Might have been the occasion over there. And he went very well against Beaker, but the same thing happened. It sort of all came apart at the seams about round 3 or 4, and he ended up stopping the fight, I think, in the 5th round, because Beaker was a very, very hard puncher. But Lovett just taking his time, not rushing things, just
he's counter-punching. At this stage he's fighting a smart fight, the way I said. Brady, he's working his opponent out, he's counter-punching.
I think that's actually, he was perplexed a little bit because Sergio just came out, took the fight to him, hurt him to the body with combination punches to the body and of course to the head. But now that's all gone missing by Sergio. There's no such thing as a right jab there by him. And of course now the confidence is with Porky Lovett as he throws lots of right hands. And Barry, over the years, it's never ever changed the manner in which you fight a southpaw. Simply get your left foot outside his right foot and go straight down the pipe with that right hand.
Exactly, as he just did there. And if you can land the right, cleanly come across with a short left hook if possible.
Barry, it was one of your strengths, and I've been too condescending. I know that you like fighting southpaws. None of us like fighting southpaws, but you were able to hand him very, very well.
All the girls I used to hate it, but towards the end of my career, I think the last 6 or 7 I fought, I think I stopped, but all the girls I didn't like them at all.
As we go back, as Llancifilo backs Porky Lovett up to the red corner. Some power punches in there. Llancifilo leans all over him. He leans on. Big left hand, big right hand for Lovett.
Big punches from both boys here. Short, solid punches.
Like two bulls roaring at each other in the red corner. As Lovett certainly shows his unhappiness at the headwork of Sergio. I don't think it was intentional. That's just his style.
Well, as Frank said before, he's done it with his head.
He certainly picked it, Frank Hadley's been around a long time, he should know, but he certainly picked it very early. I don't think there was anything intentionally there, but it was just more the case of the fact that Llancifilo leads when his head comes in to try and get that body work that he's got there.
What a round, Calma! Hit me with your best shot.
Barry and Brad, it's a very close round, but I think that Lovett's scoring the cleaner punches and the stronger punches.
I agree with you, Frank. On my unofficial scorecard for the end of the second round, I've got a 10-9 again to Porky Lovett. Well, I don't think it was a clear and precise by no means of the stick. He was just a little cleaner in his execution, neater in his punches, neater in his delivery.
Yep.
And of course, the other thing is effective aggression. That's what wins fights, effective aggression. And of course, he was aggressive, and so was his opponent, Sergio Llancifilo in the blue corner, as he listens intently to Ron Russell.
Exactly, Brad. And Sergio had his moments in that round when he had Lovett in the corner. He was scoring cleanly with both hands to the body. Again, Lovett rallied and with those
Challenger Daniel Lovett. Presents seconds out, round 3.
Championship as we go into the third round here at the Melbourne Basketball Centre. The third first of the Southern Storm Series, promoted by Duncan Management Services, headed up by Stuart Duncan. And has he got a knack of being able to draw a crowd and put a fight together? And let me remind you that Stuart Duncan does all his matchmaking here, Barry and Frank. He matchmakes all of these fights himself.
He does a great job, Stu. He's a great supporter of the fight business. He really looks after his fighters as well.
And of course, the other thing you've got to understand is that he's effectively, I mean, he's been a fan of the sport and a student of the sport for many, many years. But he's only actually effectively been in the sport for some 2 years, 18 months perhaps, as a promoter, and fast becoming one of the most recognised and most respected promoters in the Australian boxing scene. I say that with absolute sincerity.
I'm sure he's going to go on to promote a lot bigger events, that's for sure. This is a great event here tonight, but I'm sure that Stewie's got the eye on the bigger pie, and he's going to promote some big fights down the track.
It's a wonderful venue here, the Dandenong Basketball Centre. And we've got a capacity crowd of roughly about 1,000 people here, all cheering your hometown boy, Porky Lovett, as he unloads on Sergio Llancifilo.
They're banging these guys.
Oh, what a tremendous battle, Barry, we've got going on here.
They're really getting into it. Llancifilo on top, he's pushing Lovett again in the corner. Lovett around and cut the good clean headshot there. What a fight.
The heads are too loose here. The referee Malcolm Border should warn someone there's blood on the arm of Porky Lovett. I suspect it's come from the nose from Sergio Llancifilo. Gee, Barry looks like he's done the work. There's
Yeah, tough, hard work in the trenches. That's where it really takes it out of a fighter. But both these guys up to the task. Two warriors.
Beautiful hands by Lovett. Equally as good hands by Llancifilo. This is a very good fight. And of course the Victorian Super Middleweight Championship is on the line. Sergio Llancifilo rated number 11 in the Australian National Boxing Federation ratings in the Super Middleweight. And of course if Porky Lovett, that man on our left, if he can take this fight, then he'll become rated in the Australian ratings. He slips under the right hook by Llancifilo, comes with a little hard left to the rib cage as the pair go at it. Hammer and Tom here above our commentary position.
I think Llancifilo is physically strong with the two. Good left hand here. Maybe getting on tail. Just Daniel Lovett at the end of this round. Daniel Lovett under a lot of pressure in the corner and in Llancifilo's corner. Llancifilo working away with both hands to head and body. Right hook through by Llancifilo. Body work again by Llancifilo. Good round by Sergio Llancifilo, Barry. Tough round, mate. Tough round. But you know, Porky Lovett comes back. Good countering shot.
That's about round 3. We're going to sort the men from the line.
Absolutely. He kept the pressure on Porky. He actually just he worried him out of the round, didn't he? He actually worried Daniel Lovett out of that round.
Tough, that round. That was a real hard round.
And that's a sign of a champion. He lost the first two rounds on our unofficial card. He came back and won the next round.
He certainly did.
That's what our
Well,
sports
you've got your money's value here. 3 rounds down. Action packed.
Every round has been closely and
Self-communications, nothing management. Thank you for your support.
in a really tough fighting.
There's been nothing, no more precise, clear one round, has it?
It's been a real war.
Very well matched. Very well matched by Stuart Duncan. And I know that Stuart Duncan cannot do this all alone. He's got tremendous support from Mark White, super finish panels at Hawthorne and Moorabbin.
Seconds as we approach round 4.
The Southern Storm Series. And of course we can't forget Mark and Gary Simmons from Simmons Homes. Tremendous supporters of Stuart Duncan. Oh, Jimmy Slater, stop it, you bad man. He forgot his mouth guard. There should be a 1 point deducted for Jim Slater.
I'd like Jimmy to be doing something like that.
Well, he must have seen some good-looking cheer or something in the audience and forgot what he's doing.
Possibly. He might have had a flashback or something.
I think young Brian, who was it, David, just slapped him across the back of the head. Now he's got it on his game. Oh, good body work there by Llancifilo. Sergio is trying to sort of square his shoulders up so he can dig that left grip underneath the ribcage of Porky Lovett and come across with the right hook. But by squaring up his shoulders, Barry, he opens himself up to the right hand of Porky Lovett.
Right, yeah.
Close fight on our hands here, folks, at the Dandenong Basketball Centre for the Victorian Super Middleweight Championship.
Porky Lovett looking for that right hand. And again, right hand, left foot.
That's what he's got to do. The right hand is not going to win it alone. He's got to throw the right. He's got to throw punches in bunches, Barry. The right hand followed by the left hook, and of course then it opens the door for other punches as well.
Sure, Brad. A couple of times there he's thrown the right hand, left whip, left hook. Good work. Boxing well here with Daniel Lovett.
Sergio carries his right hand very low, doesn't he, Brad?
He does. He does. Which makes me think that, you know, Porky maybe should sort of feign with the right hand and bang across the top with the left hook. But he's going with his right hand close at the moment, Porky, and it's working with good
Boxing there by Porky Lovett. Good counter punching there.
It's a very good tactical fight with one man stalking and the other man counter-punching. I like to watch fights like this.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's a very well-matched fight. Two good champions, two up-and-comers. Llancifilo, 6 fights, 2 wins, 3 losses, and 1 draw, just 1 KO. Of course, I believe he's better than his record suggests. He's fought some very, very good fighters.
This is body puncher, Llancifilo.
Good body puncher, yeah.
Good body puncher.
Just got caught with a little short right hand. That's what I said a bit earlier on, Barry. He's trying to work to the body very, very hard to cut Daniel Lovett down, but as he's doing that, he's squaring up his shoulders and, of course, working straight onto that right hand.
And, you know, judges always, the way I look at it, they do go for the cleaner headshot. The body punches never seem to get as much, they don't, on the scorecard.
And of course, well spoken by the man. There was no better body puncher than this man on my right, Barry Michael.
Yeah, and certainly he's like to kill
There was one of my favourite punches, Barry. I know that he used to fall with the left, bang with the right, and then of course right underneath with the left. Yeah. And it really is. Costi Zhu works that wonderfully, doesn't he? With big right hand on top. And if he throws a right hand, you can be sure that he'll go with the left right up hard underneath the rib cage. Oh, there's a nice right hand by
Lovett, short counter punch. He's boxing well this man, Daniel Lovett, yep.
And of course, you've got to remember that the only way you is by hitting your opponent. That was a better answer. He should have done a bit better.
Yeah, good sportsmanship shown between both boys too. At the end of the round, touch gloves when the bell rang.
And that is pleasing to see, isn't it? Especially at this level, you know, because there's a lot on the line for these two young blokes. You know, one's a state champion, the other one is trying to take that title off him, and of course there's an Australian rating on the line here as well. And it's great to see two young sportsmen almost at the top of their game, but they still, the sportsmanship angle still stays there with them, and they haven't forgotten that.
Another very hard round to judge there, Brad, with Llancifilo on top early with the body punching against the ropes, and Daniel Lovett coming back in the last minute of the fight and getting his punches home.
I guess you could sort of say that it's a fight that's been fought in around each is two halves, because what's actually happening is that Lovett is not throwing as many punches as Llancifilo, but his punches are throwing more punches than Michael.
Lovett shot two ahead punches, yes, clean shot too. Yeah, no, it's a well-contested fight.
And what a tremendous pace too, you know, it's a credit to both the trainers, the fitness of these two.
Very much. Fought at a good pace here. We're talking 76.2 kilograms here, 168 pounds. A stone in the old language. That man on the right with the right band and piping, he just cocked that with a right hand there. He was Sergio Llancifilo, the current Victorian super middleweight champion. And the man on our right now with the white band and the white boots is Porky Lovett, one of the up-and-coming stars, of the rising stars of Australian boxing. And he's got a fight on his hands here tonight. Good counter punches by Porky. Llancifilo backs him up into the neutral corner, and he goes to the body, gets a clubbing right hand by Lovett. Lovett hits him with a right hand again, gets under the left hook again.
Llancifilo letting both hands go up close. Daniel Lovett scoring clean right hands, clean shots.
Daniel's really letting them go now, isn't he, Barry? He's really landing them.
And he looked tremendous in full flight, Porky Lovett.
He's very poised fighter.
See, just slipped under that right straight lead, slipped on the outside of it, and then dug his own little left hook to the body there. That was a very well executed punch, that. As he backs him up, Llancifilo into the neutral corner, smothering Porky Lovett with punches. And of course, referee Malcolm Buller warns him for where his head is. I hope you're enjoying the action here on Southern Storm Rotten from the Dandenong Basketball Centre.
Yeah, but I'll tell you, the right hand's a winner for Daniel Lovett. Well, he copped a good left hand there, but his right hand's been a winner. He's landed with that right, short right continually.
And he's moving around to Llancifilo's right, to his left, trying to just keep him off balance as Llancifilo goes with lefts and rights to the head. And I saw the body language of Sergio tells me when he's starting to slow down, the mouth is open at first. He's just starting to slow down his pork. He just starts to pick his punches down with lefts and rights.
The crowd senses that Porky Lovett's getting on top.
It's hard in this fighter's turn, Barry Michael.
Crowd's chanting Porky.
Sergio's hands are dropping, which is always a sign, isn't it, for Barry?
Yep, for sure.
Setting in.
We're in the later stages of the fifth round, the bell about to go.
It's going to be a very hard fought round 6, round 7 round to the championship round.
Good that by Porky Lovett. I don't think there was any dispute who won that round. I think that was arguably the clearest round who won.
Thank you very much.
Turned up the
Soul Communication. Mark White,
And I tell you, it looks to me as though he's got a fair bit left in the tank too.
We're rocking back all the good here on December the 12th. Another big show, Southern Storm Series number 2, bringing you the best of the southeastern and Victorian boxers.
sort of up and
Sam
down and up
Sullivan
and
will be here in
down.
December.
Lots of punches.
defending his
A
comparable
lot of them in this. He goes,
Cruiserweight Championship. Big show coming up December 12th. Watch out for that. For those in America and North Ringwood and southeastern suburbs.
For the judges to score a punch, you must get a clean scoring punch. It's the knuckle
Seconds
part
out
of the
we
back to the
approach
strong
round
part of the body.
6.
Let's not underestimate Sergio's he's in there fighting. I'll tell you what, it's anyone's fight, this fight.
He is a warrior, Sergio Llancifilo, from Villarica in Chile. He now calls Springvale here in the beautiful southern suburbs of southeastern suburbs of Melbourne here in Dandenong. Favourite fighter is Marvellous Marvin Hagler, another southpaw of note. And of course these fighters are both very, very similar in stature. 180 centimetres for Sergio, 180 centimetres for Perky Lovett, and just a 2 or 4 centimetre reach advantage by Sergio Llancifilo. The southpaw, that has come awfully close there again, Frank Hadley. And Porky just nods his head at Sergio, says, watch the head.
And again, yeah.
They acknowledge each other and said, sorry, there's nothing, no ill feeling on it. It's just...
There's no intent, it's just a style thing, isn't it, Barry?
It's a southpaw against an orthodox fighter. Your heads come together more often, I think. Daniel leading off the left foot with Sergio off the right foot, so your heads are bound to collide. It's
clubbing left hook by Daniel Lovett there as he hits him also with a clubbing straight right hand. I think the left hook might be the winner here for Porky Lovett. The right hand of Sergio is starting to drop. The body language tells us that he's starting to breathe a little bit heavy. The mouth is open, but he still hasn't stopped trying as he backs Porky up into the neutral corner above our commentary position. He goes with what's a right. Porky turns it around, he twists it, he comes back with his own right to the body. A little rear uppercut. Sergio. Oh, what a lovely left hook the body from Daniel Lovett. That's certainly Porky Lovett. And a right hand.
good punch, beautiful counter punching, beautiful boxing there by Porky Lovett.
He bites hard down on the mouth guard, does Sergio Llancifilo as he backs Porky Lovett up into his own blue corner.
Tremendous action there in the corner.
Wow, this is a great fight. Great championship fight.
Oh, a little short uppercut by Llancifilo with a little right uppercut. That's certainly caught the attention of Lovett. Porky Lovett with a right hand. That's a winner, that punch, Barry.
That right hand's been a winner for him all night. A little right hand he dropped in. Sergio flies back down. Fires on both hands. Tremendous courage by both fighters. He's hurt his hand. I think he shook his hand. Wow, what this has turned into. Oh, you're right there, Barry. But
Sergio Llancifilo, why are you still standing there? That took every bit of energy and every bit of wind out of his body. Barry, that was a tremendous punch.
And I'll tell you what, he really turned up the heat there, Porky Lovett. Showed that he's got championship caliber. What a good boys, but I'll tell you what, he just really showed a stamp of class there.
A tremendous sixth round. He really turned the blowtorch up on the bodywork of Sergio Llancifilo. And that man, Porky Lovett, in the red corner. And of course, he's done a wonderful job. A very, very controlled fight here. Picked his punches, fought the fight that he had to fight. He's taking him to school, but something tells me that Llancifilo is not done with you. He's going to fight this fight right out.
Undoubtedly, he's got a heart as big as Farlap, man. He's in very good condition. To take the shot that he took in the neutral corner here to the body, and a couple of the headshots, and then to take that body shot neutral corner, the other neutral corner, on the bell.
Seconds out, round 7.
I could see the pain in his face too. So I tell you, Daniel Lovett, he's shown me tonight that he's really got a full kit of punches. He goes in, he picks his punches well.
He's come of age tonight, Porky Lovett.
And Australian boxing was alive and well here in Dandenong tonight. What a tremendous fight.
Testimony to Paul Layton and Ronnie Russell on the fitness of Llancifilo. He's fought it out. And of course, the Slater boys, they've taught that young man, Daniel Lovett. They've taught him from the start. And of course, they've taught him very, very well.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how this round goes, because that last round, I think Sergio really, those couple of body shots really would have slowed him up.
Though he had to dig deep.
Oh, didn't he? He was hurt.
Sergio, he had to dig deep. And the mouth comes open a little bit, he throws a damaging left cross and he hits Porky Lovett with it. He works to the rib cage of Lovett as he backs him back into Lovett's red corner. A hard little left hook and a right uppercut by Porky Lovett. A big right hand by Sergio. As the player go on it, hammer it.
Yeah, but still landing. He looks as though he's running out of gas, Sergio, but then he digs deep and throws some big ones.
He has the heart of a lion. But Jimmy Slater screaming in the corner, preparing his young chance to come forward. I actually think that Porky Lovett fights better on the back move. He's making hard work of this, but has the beautiful left lead.
He's done some good stuff, Porky Lovett. He really has. He's got a spring on his feet, though. He's dancing around. I think he knows he's controlling his striking. Yep, I think you're right, Frank. He's picking his shot to better.
He takes a pop over, pokes his head over the shoulder of Llancifilo. Has a look at his corner. Turns Sergio around. That's the sign of a good fighter when he can turn him around. Sergio hits him with two little short lefts and rights.
Comes up with a nice little hook himself, though. Both boys feeling the pace here. Been an absolutely cracking fight.
Pace. Hectic pace. We're in the round 7 of an 8-round contest as Porky hits him on the top of the head. There's certainly no attention there. It's referee Malcolm Warner tells Sergio to keep his head up.
Sergio certainly taking in the deep breaths now, buddy. No falls are real tough. Daniel Porky Lovett's really taking some deep breath too.
Sergio packs Porky up onto the ropes with left foot right. And the left hook hurt Sergio. No quarter last one given here at the Dandenong Basketball Centre for Summon Storm 1. That man Sergio Llancifilo. Big right hand by Porky Lovett.
Good punches for Porky Lovett. He's got Sergio in the ground.
Championship round for the Victorian Super Middleweight Championship, and who will be our victor?
Well, you're right, Barry. Daniel is sucking in the big ones as well. Yeah, he's feeling the pace through the big one.
Blame him. He's fought 8 3-minute rounds of absolute breakneck pace, breakneck speed, and he's copped some for his money as well, Porky Lovett. He's fought it all the way up.
Seconds out, game champion,
enjoying the action here from Southern Storm 1 on the very first of a number of promotions out there.
Put in again, Bob.
Oh, Jimmy Slater, you've done it again. Is that a ploy?
Welcome.
They forgot the mouth guard at the start. He's not on his game tonight, Jimmy Slater. I think we could only give him 6 out of 10 for that, Barry Martin.
I'm going to give him a kick up the backside. He actually threw it into the ring for him.
And of course the Boxing Authority members have noted that too. Jimmy Slater, I think his 2 brothers who are verbally too happy, and he's not too happy with himself, but his young charge is doing it very, very well.
Sergio, I'll tell you, looked the pressure at the end of the last round, even though I thought Daniel Lovett won the round. And he landed some terrific shots, but he was really gasping in the corner. But there's a real class about Daniel Lovett, there is. There's a real poised class.
He did that again, Barry. He slipped that little right lead. He went on the outside of that right lead. And if you've ever fought a southpaw, you know how hard that is. As Llancifilo puts his head on Porky's shoulders and he rows away with rights and left to the body.
A lot of head clashes here. We'll so far that no one's suffered a bad cut.
Yeah, we've been very, very lucky. And what a great fight we had. The main event here on Southern Storm 1, the Victorian Super Middleweight Championship.
Well, the heads keep coming together again, Barry.
Yeah, a lot of head clashes here.
We think this contest, if we were to have our accidental head clash of the fighters to be stopped immediately, we would go to the judges' scorecards and the winner would be a winner by technical decision. The winner who would be ahead on those scorecards. And on our unofficial scorecard at this stage, we have it 69-64 in favour of the man on our right in the red corner, Daniel Porky Lovett.
It's going to be interesting to see the scorecards on this one because
Sergio a lot closer.
Sergio Llancifilo has certainly put the pressure on. He's thrown more shots. Lovett has definitely been more on target. He's been winning headshots. He's done a lot of beautiful work.
He's just picked his punches as we saw there.
He's hurt his hand.
He picked his punches and that real grimace of pain.
He's hurt his hand bad, I think.
Oh, his left hand. Porky Lovett has hurt his left hand.
I think it's his right hand, though. Sure, it's his right hand.
I thought it was his left hand.
Oh, no, maybe it is his left hand.
I think it's his left hand, Barry. He couldn't have spinning through the left hand before. We're close to the end of the... Tremendous punt on. He's doing it hard, he's sucking in the air, Daniel Lovett. The adrenaline is going to take him home. Tremendous fight for the Victorian Super Middleweight Championship. Sergio Llancifilo, take it down, you two young warriors.
Stand over the counter.
The crowd are on their feet here at the Dandenong Basketball Stadium here on Stud Road, just south of the Monash Wellington Freeway. And Stuart Duncan, Melbourne, the corner, got a very, very concerned look on his face. He's the left hand of that young man, his young charge, Porky Lovett broken. As Jimmy Slater takes the gloves on, anxiously waiting as they take off the left hand.
And the crowd showing their appreciation. They know they've witnessed a really tremendous fight. They're throwing money into the ring. What a great advert for Australian boxing. Two tremendous warriors giving it their all for the state belt.
What a tremendous fight, Porky Lovett. The face says it all. The grimace of pain, but he knows he's done well. I think he knows he's done enough to win this fight.
A really good performance by Porky Lovett.
David Slater in the corner as well. David Slater in the corner as well, Mark. And they know they've done very well, though, Michael. I'm sure that they think they've won the fight and won it very, very well.
Yeah, I agree, Brad. It was a terrific performance by both boys, but if I was in Porky Lovett's corner at the moment, I'd be pretty happy.
To take nothing away from Sergio Llancifilo in the blue corner, he's got the heart of a lion and he fought it out. 8 3-minute rounds and he fought every minute of those 8 rounds. Indeed, he can be happy.
All 4 of those rounds, they could have been scored either way, couldn't they?
Very easily. Very, very easily. And he looks happy with himself now.
Well, he did fight a great fight. He really did put the pressure on Porky Lovett and fought the best out of him, I believe. I really think he lifted his game
A good point, Barry.
to a height that he hasn't reached before.
And we might, if we can get the opportunity, to go up to our ring announcer, Mr. Howard Lee, for the official score for the Victorian Super Middleweight Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, how about a big round of applause beyond the call of duty, Sergio Llancifilo, Daniel Lovett. What a match! The fight of the year, 2003. We Judge Anika Williams gives it 78-74. Judge Gus Mercurio, 79-73. Judge Andrew Campbell, 77-75. Would you congratulate the brand new
and Judge Gus Mercurio 79-73. I scored at 79-74, but unfortunately the fact that I gave a 10-10 win in the last, if I had gave a 10-9 like I thought, maybe that would give enough effort. Brent Capillo fought it out, and I had a 79-74, but in fact if I'd have done the other way, it would have been 79-73 as well. But there's certainly no mistake about who won the fight, that's for sure.
He deserved the decision. He fought a very tough fight. He fought a very disciplined fight against a very tough, well-conditioned fighter in Sergio Llancifilo, who really came to retain his title. But Daniel Lovett tonight showed me that he can lift himself to the next level, the championship level, and I thought it was a very poised, polished performance.
Oh, certainly is. And we'd like after our ring announcer, Mr. Howard Lee, see if we can get a work with the new champion and also the former champion. And as he wants to have a chat with Sergio Llancifilo, and up to you, Mr. Howard Lee.
Brandon. How about a round of applause for Gallen Warrior, defending champion Sergio Llancifilo. Thanks to them, make a great fight. Sergio fought with great gallantry, bad luck there. Very gracious, Sergio Llancifilo. Okay, how about 3 cheers for Bobby Lovett? Amen! 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 Bobby, congratulations. After the 3rd round, you seem to adopt a different strategy. You boxed more. You weren't prepared to just step in there and trade. So in the corner, they gave you new instructions. That's the way I saw it.
Yeah, no, during training we knew that Sergio was fit. That's one of the things he had going from his real always fit and ready to fight. Very tough, so after the 3rd round it didn't look like I was going to go my way, slugging it, so I just stepped back box and kept my hands.
Boggy, you've got a tremendous supporter base in your hometown. Very footballer always been. Boggy, you'd like to say a few words?
Awesome. I know it wouldn't be the same if you didn't have everyone here carrying on and yelling and screaming. It's good, really makes it all the fun for a while. There's a few people I'd like to thank. Firstly, Mum, Dad, friends and family, but also Russell Whitney, Tip Top Rupert. After I had my loss, we said we needed to travel around and get some good sparring and training, and Russell come straight in, handed out some money, and his little son Steve, we handed out some money, and Russell and Stuart organised some training up in Sydney and got some good sparring and really brought me back into boxing, so thanks a lot for that.